Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showcasing some of my new German helmets and a Relic gas mask that I thought I'd just show off just because it's cool. I've got here 3 M35s and 1 M42. I'll be starting with the helmets at the bottom and then going to the top. First of all, we've got this, it's more of a half a helmet, but it is an original Luftwaffe M35. As you can see, the eagle is still partially present. As you can see, the wingtips here, and the Hakenkreuz, I think is how you pronounce it. The swastika are there, although it is quite faded. And quite a bit of the original paint is still present on this Relic helmet. It's a bit hard to see because of how dark my room is, but this is actually a repainted helmet. There is a original like field grey, like a dark grey underneath this light grey paint, but like I said, it's a bit hard to see with the dimness of my room. It is split, I think, from a blast along the helmet. The inside is quite in poor condition, and as I said, it's only about half a helmet. I mainly got this because I saw the potential it had in the in this side, as you can see, because of the really nice original paint and the decal. I've also got this Relic GM-38 gas mask. If you've been a long-time viewer of the channel, you'll know that I actually do have half of a Relic of one of these, so the right half of the mask. This one is a complete face piece with a exhale / intake valve still present, although the straps have long since deteriorated as they're made out of canvas, and the mask itself is quite deformed. There is the odd marking still present. You might be able to see it. It's a bit brittle up here, so I won't touch it, but there is the size number 2 there, and a couple of other stamps floating around, like on the eyepieces there. It looks like the filter was screwed to it at one point. As you can see, the rust there is likely the remains of the filter side, and some of the green paint is still present here and there on the exhale valve. This is a very nice Relic gas mask that I bought for a pretty good price, so that's hence why I bought it, and it's a nice display piece to go with the rest of my Relics. Over here we have a double decal, I'm pretty sure it's a Luftwaffe helmet, judging by the color of the paint. This one is quite chewed up. You can see some of the paint there. Not a lot of the paint on the outside is present. It is quite chewed up with corrosion. However, you can see the remains of the tricolor decal there, including the red paint. This helmet does also include battle damage with a bullet hole seen here, and what appears to be a ricochet here. There is some more of that original paint on the back of the helmet here. All 3 split pins are still present on the helmet. However, if we go onto the inside of the helmet, a lot more of that original paint is visible on the inside, where it hasn't been chewed up by rust, including a production mark, SE, I think it says 64 or 66, but the last number is quite faded due to the pitting. I bought this for also a pretty reasonable price. It's a very nice Relic helmet, and it also has some sections of the liner band and chin strap mounts, including this piece, which is actually dated and says Berlin. It's a 1939. This piece has the remains of the size there, but these are quite chewed up as aluminum turns almost powder-like when it corrodes. Going up here, we have, it may look like a mint condition helmet, but it is actually a restored one. This is an original M42 ET62 shell that has been restored. As you can see by the liner, might not be able to see it because of how dark my room is, but I'll move the chin strap as well. But if we look here, you can see the ET62 and the batch number on the back of the helmet there. I will be using this helmet for a upcoming film, just because I much rather a restored original helmet, because I just prefer the shape of the original helmets over reproductions, because you can't get any wrong than a restored original. But this is a very nice restoration, and it isn't one that is just full of body filler like most of those overpriced garbage ones. And then over here, I've got quite a rare helmet. This is actually a size 60 no decal M35 helmet. Size 60 is rare due to it being the absolute smallest size the German helmets were made in. This one is like, without the liner band, etc. This fits perfectly. The shell fits perfectly onto my big head. It is also battle damaged. It does have you might not be able to pick it up on the video, but it has a dent in the top of the helmet that has actually fractured the steel and caused the split, including a shrapnel hole entering through the back. You might not be able to see it very well on the video either, but there is also a dent in the brim here caused by the shrapnel, and it's very hard to see, but one number, you can see it there, it's a 6 at the back of the helmet for the batch number. Unfortunately, the shrapnel hole has eaten through it. It does have this like rusty, almost bubbly like corrosion on it, hence why I can't read the manufacturer's stamp or the size stamp. But it is a very solid size 60 no decal M35. It is a very, very nice helmet that I also got for its condition quite well, and a lot of the original paint is still present, and even more so on the inside. And it does look like it is a field repaint, as you might be able to pick it up on the camera there, the brush marks on the inside of the helmet. But this one is very nice, and I'm very happy to have one of these rare size 60 helmets. It's not the rarest size, but it is up there. The rarest size in German helmets is size 70, as those had to be specifically ordered by the person at the factories. But that's enough of that. But this is for my recent German helmet acquisitions. I will be doing an unboxing video pretty shortly, probably in a couple of weeks, of a couple of World War II Adrian helmets in varying condition. But I'll update you guys when they gets there. I might make a quick community post. But outside of that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.